Well, hello guys, welcome back to another episode of Knights and Merchants, and as you can see, my city has changed a lot. The reason for that is my skewed hands, because I recorded 2 more episodes with a commentary about building the industrial side of the city and starting to produce some weapons and armor, and I forgot to turn on my mic on. A moment of silence. But I'm gonna continue with this game on. So I'm gonna continue with the army, which we can build up. So as you can see, I build up some barracks. I build up some weapon smithy, weapon workshop, armor smithy, armor workshop, tannery, and iron smithy. So these buildings help me to produce some weapons, and my serfs are filling up the barracks which I built with weapons. For example, some pikes, some shields and longbows, and so on and so on. So these are the units which you can build in this game. The most primitive one is militia. It consists of simply recruit with a hand axe. It's an axe fighter, it's a sword fighter, it's bowman, the updated version of him, the crossbowman, lance carrier, pikeman, scout, and knight. So these are the members of your army which you can build up, and later on you can also build a town hall where you can order some mercenaries and hire them for some money, and also a siege workshop. But these are the main characters of your army which you're gonna use to conquer this guy, which is not much doing anything at this moment, and this one, which we don't know if he's doing anything at all because we don't see it, and this one, I haven't seen his army grow, so I'm speculating that he might not be doing much, although I might be mistaken. So let's get back out to our city. We have built also one extra wine yard for more wine for our army, because it was not enough to supply, and also at this point we don't have so much wine barrels. So if we're gonna have some army, it's not gonna be probably enough to feed it all. We do have 10 sausages, and I'm really glad that my sausage manufacturing skill have moved up. So we are feeding our army at this current point. What I'm thinking about today is to expand a little bit on the coal side. I think we should build another coal mine here so it covers the rest of the coal basin. And I think we can also build up iron mines, but although this iron mine and iron vein is covered, this one also is partly covered. I'm thinking about this one or even this one, but as I do not expect a lot of enemy activity at this point, I think that we need more focus on coal, because as we see, we have 5 ingots of iron and have no coal. So our production is stuck at this point. We're making up some iron armor, but also as you see, we are lacking coal. And our goddamn coal mine is full with coal. So it's, I guess it's problem of the serf, but it's not really nice to build up a large army of serfs that just tend to eat up all your supplies and do not help you much later on, and just to build up them for a moment. So I do think that we're gonna be fine at this moment. So I'm just gonna speed up a little bit and also order a guy from the school. We need a miner. And let's check out what do we have. We don't have any axes building up, so we will also build one weapons workshop somewhere here, I guess. And this one is producing for us only longbows. That is fine. And in this one we will produce some axes, so we can build axemen. And I do think my army will consist of axe fighters, bowmen, and pikemen. I don't think we need much more. It's gonna be quite easy and fast to produce them. For this one, I see as going on straight forward, although you can maneuver around and go and attack him from this side with some archers and pretty much destroy everything. But I do think that we can just place our army somewhere here and then just shot some fire with arrows and just kick his ass in some moments. But back in here we are updating our coal status. So our Italian guy wants to eat something more, so let's see what do they bring them this time, because the past 2 times when I ordered some food they brought just the wine, and he was so happy about it, and I just want to see what do they bring him. It's impossible. I mean, this is the 3rd time I feed this guy, and this is the 3rd time he gets a barrel of wine in the middle of the working day. And this is amazing. This is the best army I have seen, and he is so happy about it. So yeah, I guess we should start more concentrating on some more wine fields, because if we're gonna have some army, I don't think we're gonna have enough of wine to supply it for at least a few days of its existence. Yeah, here our weaponsmithy is building our pikes. Here we have weapons but have no recruits, and I think we should order already. I guess a carpenter is working there. Yeah, a carpenter is working in the weapons workshop. We're gonna just fast forward a little bit, and what I really don't like about this game is one thing is tech tree. I mean, every time you play, your tech tree is the same. It doesn't change. You will have the same tech tree for every game you play. And if you play the campaign, it's okay. In the beginning you have fewer buildings, later you move on and have more buildings, and so on and so on. But I mean, every time you're gonna have the same tech, and every players will also have the same tech. So everything is up to your skills of how fast you can build the tech, how fast you can gather your army, and what kind of maneuvers you can do with your army. Everything else, there is no, how to say, competitive advantage with some special unit compared to the other ones. Everyone has the same units, and this really limits up things for a long-term play. You get used to the things, and it's not much of that happening. And yeah, this is a small downgrade, which is fine by me, because I really enjoy the game in a different aspects, but it could be better. I mean, you could have you make a different countries and not races but countries, and one might have mounted units, and one might have different axemen, and so on and so on. So this one, weapons workshop, this one is gonna build for us some hand axes. This one is gonna be working just towards the hand axes, and I do think we're gonna start making our army quite soon enough. And for that, I guess we should order to build another school. So it really helps up to fasten the process of recruiting. By building another school, I think we can build it here. It's not much of a... Oh yeah, it's stuck, so we're just gonna end up with one roll. And it really helps the fastening the process of building up an army if you have 2 or 3 schools. Although I don't remember last time when I was building 3 schools for any city which I have managed. So I'm just gonna be okay with 2 schools and just fasten up and build some recruits. Yeah, so what do we have here? We have our pig farms. We do have our pigs and sausages stacked here, but still I'm not in the sausage game very good. I literally suck at it. We have no sausages in our storehouse, and 1 sausage has been eaten by an animal breeder, and we have 2 sausages hanging around there. So yeah, what I don't like currently is that our coal has been stuck in the coal mines, and it has not moved to the the weaponsmithy or someone else, but I'm thinking maybe we can cure this by just marking here. So this means if we mark here, we don't bring this product to the warehouse. We just bring it straight up from the mine towards the metallurgist, or towards the armor smithy, or towards anyone else who requires the certain material. Our school has been marked. We will fasten up some things, and I do think when we make up the school, we should start building an army, and it would be okay for us to start to have something in our pocket from the military units. And also we should start thinking about attacking one of our competition, which at the current point looks retarded. I do remember in a first part of this game, in some maps you had some crabs, like crabs crawling around here, and the problem with them was not only on an AI level but also on a player's level. When a goddamn crab gets stuck somewhere near the storehouse and all the serfs have stuck around the crab, half of your city just simply dies because no one can deliver any products into the warehouse or out of the warehouse. And that was really pissing off. And the problem with the first part was that you didn't have the speed up button, so you had to wait literally for 10, 15 or even 20 minutes for your whole city just to get exterminated by a single crab. And that was really crazy. I haven't seen any crabs in the second part of this game, and we have in this map looks like 2 places where we have water, and we could have built a fishing house for a fisherman, but we don't have much of a places where we could do that. So I do think that it's okay for us just to leave it as it is. And it's gonna be okay because the closest place where we can fish is around the map. And we are finishing up our school, and I think the serfs will start to bring the gold soon in, and I do think we should start doing some recruiting and building up an army, and then thinking about which one of the enemies we will take out. So thank you for this episode. I hope you enjoyed it, and please leave a like, rate, comment and subscribe, and I hope you enjoyed the classic games. So see you next episode. Goodbye.